Hey, Brian from SnakeBytes here. We get new subscribers and viewers all the time, so I wanted to back up a little bit and talk about genetics so everyone understands a little more about what we do here. You're watching SnakeBytes. When you're breeding snakes for a bunch of cool paint jobs like this Wilma Lesser Fire, you have to know a lot about genetics. There's codominant, recessive. You know what? Wait a second. Rather than me explain it to you, let's go ahead and throw it to Dr. Chewy. I hear he's got a new assistant, Toby.
Hello, I'm Dr. Chewy and I'm back. Welcome to Genetics 101. And today we have a special guest, Toby, my intern. Here goes the show. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. Dominant is the definition of an allele that's found presence in the female organism or mask. Dominant. The definition of dominant would be a gene founding in an allele that is masking on a female organism.
Dominant. It's an allele or gene expressed in an organism's phenotype, masking the effects of a recessive allele or gene when present.
If you weren't such a smart, that's what I was about to say.
Sorry.
I was just taking my time. Relax. The second vocabulary The second vocabulary definition that I'm going to explain, since she butchered the first one, would be codominant, which is a trait expressed to the allele. Opposite. Again.
Codominant. It's a trait resulting from an allele that is independently and equally expressed along with the other.
Recessive. This is a trait found only in a few specimens from...
That's not right.
Why do you keep looking at me like that?
A recessive gene is only expressed when there are two identical copies present in the same organism. You're welcome.
Thank you. The fourth definition would be the shared allele. Now this is found in the appearance of a penile. It is greatly expressed through... You keep looking at me, what?
A shared allele is an intermediate appearance between phenotypes, which is the result of being heterozygous for both phenotypes. The goal of line breeding is to fix a desirable set of genetic traits from the outstanding individuals by breeding multiple generations of that desired trait. Each generation will express the trait that is being bred more, and the best examples will be held back to be bred together to continue to achieve the best results. That is so unprofessional!
Alright guys, it's Cal's question of the week. Now since we're on the topic of genetics, I was reading a paper that scientists are getting close to be able to let the parents decide whether the child they have is a male or female. Toby, did you ever want to be a man?
No.
What do you think about the whole topic?
I think it's straight up screwing with nature, and in male-dominated societies, that's a really bad idea.
Good point. I want to know from you guys, do you think it's right and that we're just progressing as a society, or do you think it's against nature? Text or video comment below, let me know.
A good example of a dominant animal is this pinstripe ball python. What that basically means is if you breed this to a wild type normal ball python, on average 50% of the babies are going to come out pinstripe and 50% are going to come out wild type or normal ball python. But when you breed the two pinstripes together, there's not going to be a super form. An example of a codominant animal is this cinnamon pastel. When bred to a normal, approximately 50% of the babies are going to come out cinnamon pastel and 50% normal. But when two cinnamon pastels are bred together, on average 25% of the babies are going to come out with a super form, which is a super cinnamon. An example of a recessive trait would be this albino hognose. When you take this albino hognose and breed it to a normal hognose, all of the babies are going to look just like a normal, but be carrying the trait of albinism, or called heterozygous. If you were to take those baby heterozygous animals and breed them together, on average, 25% of the babies would come out albino. Now, if you were to take a heterozygous baby and breed it to an albino baby, on average, 50% of the babies are going to come out heterozygous, and 50% will be normal, but be carrying the trait or heterozygous for albino. A good example of a shared allele is this ultra A male. Basically what that means is if you breed an ultra to an amelanistic corn snake, you'll get ultra A males first generation. They share one chromosome on each mutation. The more the alleles cross over, the more the phenotype will be expressed. A good example of a line-bred trait are these banana cow kings. What started out with animals that were even less yellow than this, but continually bred the highest yellow to highest yellow, eventually came up with animals like this after several generations. Listen, snake genetics can get pretty complicated. I've been doing it for 20-something years, and I'm still learning every year, so this was just a basic overview of what it is, but remember, you gotta learn to crawl before you walk. Just wanted to get everyone together, introduce you to your new coworker, Toby.
Did you not hear me? Somebody planted here to take us down.
George, I'm your mother. I'm pregnant, and Kel's the father.
Alright guys, seriously. How can she be pregnant with my kid? She's only been here a day.
Maybe I was adopted.
Yeah, but George, she's almost the same age as you, and she's not even black, dude.
She's a hot chick. Hot chicks don't lie.
Choose, you gotta be me. Obviously somebody sent her here to learn our secrets and destroy us.
Fine, Kel, you're right. I was sent here to infiltrate your crew and steal all your secrets. Are you happy? Nothing's gonna happen now. It's too late.
Toby, you're fired. Guys, I heard everything. Kel, sorry I didn't trust you earlier. Toby, get your and get out.
Nobody goes anywhere where George gets shot.
George, you gotta be kidding me.
Toby, just calm down. Put that gun down.
No, I've got a job to do, and I won't let you idiots screw it up for me.
Or what? You're gonna shoot George? You're too weak to shoot George. You're prissy, stupid.
Shut up! Shut up! Ah! Oh my god, it wasn't supposed to be loaded.
You weren't supposed to shoot anyone.
I just thought it was right for my character.
Wait, what?
It was Brian. Brian's the one that hired me to destroy BHB.
Hen dog?
It's true. I just thought you guys have been fighting and picking at each other for so long. I thought if I brought an outside source in, you would rally together. I had no idea, Kel, that you were going to catch on and ruin my whole plan.
Why didn't you just hire a shrink or something?
Well, Toby was cheaper.
So why the f I have to get shot?
Sorry, Chews, the gun wasn't supposed to be loaded. But you were kind of a Toby. Right, guys?
That's true.
I'm sorry, guys.
Easy come, easy go, huh?
Guess so.
Other than all the lies and shooting Chewy, you're pretty alright.
Thanks, George.
Well, since you're not my mother, and since you're really not an enemy, you wanna go grab a drink?
You mean like on a date?
Well, yeah. Is that a yes?
For this week's Comment of the Week, over on my Google voicemail account, we had a call from Tennessee.
Hey guys, my friend keeps on saying that if you rub lemon juice all over your hands and rubbing the lemon juice all over your hands to prevent the snake from biting you before and after holding the prey. I want to see Chewy get it because I want to see him get bit before I do.
We actually tried the lemon trick. Actually, here's a clip from it.
Things I do for my fans. You guys better appreciate this. Chewy, covered in lemon.
So as you can see, I don't think the lemon juice thing works. If you guys want to leave me a voicemail, just hit me up on the number down below. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and got a little bit more of a grasp of what the simple genetics are that we work with. Over on the SnakeBytesTV's Facebook page, I want to give a huge shout out to Fauna Classifieds. It's a huge website, and strangely enough, we've never shouted it out before. Until next time, this has been Snake Bites.